Previously on Life Goals. Okay, so it's like 1:30 in the morning. We just got to the Alamono Hotel in Honolulu. We're here for the night. Our new connecting flight doesn't start until or leave until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, which means we won't get into Vegas until midnight. So we're gonna try to get some sleep and rest up again for another day of flying tomorrow. So good night. After enjoying Hawaii for another day, we got our flight back to Vegas. The first thing on our minds was to get another truck. We had just bought a 2009 F-250 that broke down right before we left for Kauai, and the dealership in Arizona luckily decided to buy the truck back from us. Because of our bad luck with vehicles lately, we decided to buy a brand new 2017 Ram 2500 to haul our camper and trailer. We drove a few hours south to Havasu to pick up our camper and trailer. What we didn't realize was that newer trucks have a more narrow bed than older trucks, so we got creative and ended up pulling the diamond plate siding off of our 1984 six-pack camper to make it fit. But it worked, and we were on our way to Fort Bragg, California, a 15-hour trip. This happened to be on Sunday, so we had to rush the drive the best we could so I could make it to work at the hospital by Monday morning. After making it to town by 3 a.m., we parked our whole rig in the hospital parking lot, and I just walked to work a few hours later. Mike got us set up at the new campground, and that weekend we immediately started exploring. Heading north on Highway 1, going through town, we passed Niue Harbor on the right and the Pacific Ocean on the left. My coworker told me about the Avenue of the Giants, a 31-mile stretch of Highway 101 and Humboldt Redwoods State Park, just a few hours north of Fort Bragg. On the way up there, we drove under the closest rainbow I'd ever seen. We took a tour through a house made of a giant redwood tree. Living in the tiny house life ourselves, we were intrigued by the layout and the amount of space actually in the tree. We passed by the South Park bus on 101 and tried to drive under the chandelier tree. The truck was too big to drive through it, so we got out of the truck to stand under it. Mike was nearly hitting his head. We continued north and turned the corner and finally started to see the redwoods go from huge to massive. Going by the recommendation from my coworker, we made it to the giant tree, the big tree, and the tall tree, the biggest trees in the area. We crossed a redwood bridge to get close to these giant trees. It was crazy to think we were standing next to something that was several hundred years old and still growing. These trees have a unique ability to survive even the harshest conditions. Nature is absolutely incredible. Such an important moment. The beard is gone.
Ready?
Yep.
Dude, once you do it, it's like, it's done. Ah.
Go for it.
What's this endless pain? Okay, hold on. Holy. I feel so weird without this. God.
Why are you saving the mustache for last?
Saying if I like it or not. It's a half one. It's like way over here, nothing over here. It's like, oh no. What's so fucking funny now?
I haven't seen you with a shaved face in months. That's a good razor.
The Walmart razor did a great job. I feel like I should leave a review because I really put it through its paces. I did more work than what it probably was designed for.
You're gonna wake up in the morning and go in the bathroom and be like, wow!
Yeah, it's still sexy.